Admit it. Parents, do you feel drained at the end of the day? I know you do. I do. We all want the solution, right? Parenting expert Jenny Eisenman is here with some tips on how you can boost your energy throughout the day. And we're not relying on coffee here, are we?
We can't rely on coffee. You can't rely on stimulants because they pump you up and then they let you down.
You build a tolerance to them. Like, well, people that rely on coffee need to drink more.
You do. And it's okay to drink your coffee. And if I wouldn't get through my day without it. But then you have to eat and drink for energy. So one of the things you need to do is a lot of water. You dehydrate a lot in Florida. And for every caffeinated drink you have, you need to have 8 ounces of water to replace what you lost. And then you'll sustain it a little longer. Also with eating, you want to avoid refined carbs, the things that you might think are good for energy, donuts, cookies, regular white bread.
Well, the worst part, too, is when we skip a meal, that oftentimes you crave that sugar.
Right. Well, because you need that high, and that's when you have the dips, and so you want to start with breakfast. It truly is the most important meal of the day. Everyone says it, and you need to eat like a complex carbohydrate, a protein. Put some peanut butter on a piece of wheat bread if you don't have a lot of time. But it starts your metabolism, which will immediately start to energize you and wake you up.
Yeah, and
it'll sustain longer.
Yeah, and for those of you skipping meals, your metabolism slows. So
it slows, and it actually helps. It makes you gain weight, which is, of course, a lot of times the opposite reason of why you skip the meal in the first place.
Okay, so get moving. Is that the next one?
Get moving is the next one, and we say this for so many things that I'm in here for. Get moving 20 minutes a day at a minimum. Exercise is cumulative. So if you can't do it all in a row, it's okay. Take the dog, take the baby, go for a walk, lie on the floor, do some Pilates while the baby's watching an Einstein video, whatever.
How easy is it to do it for 5 minutes at a time?
It is.
5-minute increments, so easy.
You know, right. You just have to commit to it, and people think, oh, it's just 5 minutes. Well, 5 minutes is better than nothing.
Yeah,
and the more you get used to it, the more you're going to want to stop and move a little bit. So you have to get moving. It really does energize you for your day.
Very true.
Dress for work. Okay, I love this one, and I honestly do this one every time I shower, which isn't every day. Because I don't have time. Moms don't always have time, but every time I do, I make sure that I am dressed for work. I mean, you know, maybe casual Friday, but it energizes you just to have on some makeup and your hair done and your clothes on. You know, when you're in sweats lounging all day, you feel sluggish, you feel tired. It kind of breeds its own kind of worn out feeling.
You
right?
get into a rut.
It really works, and when you take your shower, alternate between hot and cold. That will stimulate blood flow.
Oh, I believe you that it will.
You might
scream. I don't know if I have the guts to do it, though.
Do it. Well, hot and warm.
Okay.
Just enough. It does stimulate. Okay. Take a vitamin B complex. Vitamin B is all about reducing stress, energizing. It is so good for you. It's what you take when you're sick. It's what you take when you're feeling, you know, under the weather, emotionally and physically. It really does add to your day. So, you know, go to a vitamin store and get the one that's right for you. Get a complex because you want all the different Bs because each one does a little different. And catch some Z's. This is a huge one. Everyone always says you need to sleep, and moms are infamous for not getting sleep.
Well, especially new moms.
Well, of course.
And they're the ones with no energy.
Well, don't stay up and watch TV. Don't go to bed with the TV on. Turn it off, because people stay up later when the TV is on, even though they think they need it to sleep. They don't. And also, if you take a magnesium, calcium compound at night, it actually helps you sleep, and plus a lot of women need the calcium, so taking it at night rather than during the day relaxes your muscles, and it has a calming effect that you wouldn't even think of.
Well, how about that? We love your tips. Thank you as always. For more information on parenting with a twist of humor, you can go to Jenny's website, thesuburbanjungle.com.